Hi, I'm Madison. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a brand new reading vlog for you. Do I know what the content of this reading vlog is going to be? No. My life is super busy right now, but I have a lot of books I need to get to, and to be quite honest with you guys, I was actually feeling in a little bit of a reading slump, which is not great. However, last night as I was trying to figure out what I was going to read, my Kindle died on me as I was trying to figure that out, and I was like, well, I guess I'll just pick up the physical book I have next to me, which is To Marry and to Meddle by Martha Waters. This here is a historical romance. It is the third book in a series. They're all standalones. That's the one thing about all of Martha Waters' series, is they are all totally standalones. And this is a marriage convenience. You're following Lady Emily, and then you have Lord Julian. Lord Julian owns a theatre. It's a bit of a bawdy theatre. It's a bit of a risque theatre. And so most of high society doesn't really like want to let him in because they're like, you might be a lord, but like you're kind of like disgraced. And then Lady Emily, she is like this beautiful person, like everyone loves her, but her family is in deep debt. And so she might have to marry this like odious, hideous old man to get her family out of debt, until the two of them come to a marriage convenience arrangement where they'll marry each other. He will get her out of that debt and out of that potential arranged marriage, and in return she will help elevate his status because she is just beloved by society. And so it's a marriage of convenience. They have no actual romance between them, but I'm like a third of the way in. They have this attraction that they are like, oh, it's just like a friendly attraction. I'm like, no, that is sexual attraction. And they had their first time together and it was so perfect. Like, the one thing that Martha Waters does really well is like, she actually does the sexy scenes in her historical romances really well written. Like, they're not like icky or like kind of like dubcon-ish, which you get in a lot of old historical romances. Like, this is a brand new historical romance. It definitely takes into consideration a lot more modern things and modern feelings to it, which I'm super appreciative of. I think if you're brand new to historical romances and kind of looking for something with a bit more of like a modernish feel, like say you're someone who's reading like Bridget and stuff like that, I would check this out. The one thing I have found with Martha Waters' books in the past is that they always start off really good, and then at around the halfway point things start dragging on, and then it kind of ends up dropping in its rating because of that. Now, my hope is that this will stay strong throughout and I'll end up really loving it, because this could end up being my favorite one in this series. But so far I'm enjoying it. It's been quite hilarious. The humor and the banter is always A+ from Martha Waters. If you like banter in your books, do check this one out. But yeah, it's going well so far. I do have two packages here. These are either two different packages or they're the same book in two packages. I don't know. Also, I know that I look a bit strange with my pigtails today. Don't ask me why I decided to wear pigtails. I was just feeling like it. Can I even open this? The answer is now. First we have, The Last Eligible Billionaire by Piper Grant. I feel like I've heard of this author a few times. This is a really cute cover. It's got a dog. This is a swoony, laugh out loud romance featuring a botched wax job, a woman in over her head, a man in over his heart, and the sweet misguided dog to ever play matchmaker. Okay, so this is like a fake boyfriend situation. Ooh, I love fake boyfriend situation. Okay, and then we have something else here. I also go to the dentist tonight, which I'm not looking forward to. Wait, I really feel like my nose is red. Oh my god, wait, is this a note? Hang on. This came out last month. This here is A Chance for Us by Corinne Michaels. You guys all know I love Corinne Michaels. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh, this is about a fake marriage, isn't it? And it even came with like a little fake marriage invite. Oh, I'm so excited. I love Corinne Michaels. Oh my god, I'm gonna stop reading that and read this instead. But I can't, I shouldn't. Oh my god. Perfection. Oh my god, I love it. Okay, I'll catch you guys up later, and goodbye. like 1 o'clock on Saturday. I've not really read anything since I last updated you guys this week, just because I'm super run down. I've had a lot of busy couple of weeks recently, with people visiting me and going out and doing stuff and not really having time to just like reset and recharge. I have also worked a bunch of overtime this week. I've been working basically from 9:30 in the morning until like 7:30 p.m. at night. There's just a lot of things going on at work, so I'm just feeling really exhausted, and I think it's really showing. I like have been sleeping a bunch, like if I'm not working, I'm literally asleep and eating. Like I haven't had any time to read. My body feels really run down. I have a bit of a sore throat now and I'm feeling a little bit sick because of that. So I did go out and get myself some kombucha this morning. This is what I always do if I don't feel well. I buy kombucha. It's what I also used to buy when I was in college, when I was hungover after like a Saturday of like a tailgate. I'd always go out on Sunday and buy myself a kombucha. I always feel like they just heal you from like the inside out. This is ginger lemon. I've got another one that's like blood orange, ginger and carrot, but the ginger lemon's my favorite. I've always bought the Health Aid ones. These are my favorite ones. I've been getting them for years because like this one vegan YouTuber that I've been watching for like, God, probably like 10, 15 years now. Her name's like ᴛɪධᴛᴏᴅ or something. She's the one who got me onto this like years ago, so it's one I always trust and buy. I was gonna continue on with this today, but I'm not really in the mood for this. I kind of feel like reading Good Gone Bad, so I think I want to pick this up. I do have it on my Kindle. I'm gonna read it on my Kindle just so I can kind of like lay down and curl up and just use one hand. I don't feel like physically holding a book today. I just don't have that energy. I feel like you guys are like gonna be watching this. I'm gonna watch this back and be like, wow, you look really sad and just pitiable. It's fine. I also have, as you can see here, a bunch of packages that I'm going to open just to make this vlog a little bit more exciting. I wish my face looked better, but whatever. I'm not going to complain about that right now. I did grab a Stanley knife, if I could find it. Seriously? Okay, I found the Stanley knife. I'm going to open these red packages first. They're both from Macmillan, and I have no idea what's in them. But there's something in this. Oh, that's so cool. So here are the pins that come with it. That's like a Comic-Con feel to it. Oh, it's the pin that's on the character in the book. Oh, that's so cool. So this is the One True Me and You from Wednesday Books. This is a queer, oh my God, that's so cool. There's a book plate too. Wednesday Books does really dope mailings. I haven't gotten to this month yet, but this is one small fandom convention, one teen beauty pageant, one meet cute waiting to happen. And then here we have, oh cool! This is a Far Wilder Magic by Alison Saft. What is this about? Oh, good God. I love when I open it up and there's stuff. So you've got, oh wow! She signed her book plate in like gold, you know what I mean. Oh my God, this quote, it says, "Alchemy makes monsters of men." That's so cool. And what is this about? It says, so apparently there's this thing called the Half Moon Hunt, and whoever can kill the mythical creature will earn fame and riches and unlock an ancient magical secret, but you have to team up in a pair of two to do this. And so these two enemies end up joining together to do this, which sounds really cool. Oh, that sounds really fun. And this feels really atmospheric, thank you. Then we have my two packages from Waterstones, because I decided to buy a Waterstone exclusive edition of one book and then a regular edition of another one. Which one's going to be first? Oh yeah, this. See, I'm a little bit sad because I thought this was going to be way prettier than it is. I'm a little sad, not gonna lie. So this is the Atlas 6 by Olivia Blake, however you want to pronounce it. I got the Waterstones exclusive because it had these sprayed edges, but they're kind of just yellow. I thought they were going to be like gold. They looked gold online, which looked really pretty, but it's just yellow in person, which is like a little depressing. So, and then here we have, everyone's going to be like, what is wrong with you? My UK edition of Crescent City. You're probably thinking, Madison, why did you buy this? 2 reasons. Number 1, the spine. Number 2, the spine. Literally only bought it for the spine because the spine is different and I want it to match my other UK edition on the shelves. That is it. Do I have a problem? possibly. And lastly, we have some candles. You guys always know I love candles. I did win a giveaway recently. It's where these candles came from. Oh my god, it's got my name on it. It says, "Hey Madison, congrats on winning the giveaway." Oh my god. I don't even want to like, look how cute like that little red thing was. It has like little love hearts on it. So this is the Ida and Callum candle from Sophie Lark's Brutal Birthright series. Oh my god, I can really smell them. Oh my god, this smells so good. So this is the Ada candle, and this is supposed to be like strawberries. And it really smells like strawberries. It reminds me of like strawberry lip gloss. Oh my god, that smells really yummy. I was kind of nervous. It's like strawberry champagne. Strawberry like a strawberry, oh yum. I actually really like that. I was a bit nervous because like sometimes strawberry cream things don't smell too great, and I'm like, oh no. That's what Callum's candle looks like. They're really pretty and just a very simple and nice design. It smells like a musky man. Like an aftershave. Aftershave! Yeah, it smells like aftershave. I should burn this when I get lonely, so I feel like I actually have a significant other. I love that. Alright, and that's it. I'm gonna continue drinking my kombucha, maybe read something, I don't know, see how I feel. I just brewed some coffee as well, made myself some tea. I'm literally doing anything I can. And yeah, I'll keep you guys updated on what I do. So thank you. Goodbye. We've been reading. What are you doing? What are you? Hi. Can I kisses? Oh, you're so adorable. Oh, look at you. You're so cute for the camera. We've been sitting and reading. I'm like 20%, god, I feel like crap. I'm 20% in to Good Gone Bad. Really, really enjoying it. Oh my god. It starts off with her murdering someone, and I'm just like, what? No, it's not like a good kind of murder. Cricket, who's been her boyfriend since like when you start this series, is an abusive piece of shit from a different MC in a different town. This is a motorcycle club series, which is what MC stands for. Harley Rose has been with him for years now, and what we've never known or ever really understood over the last 2 books was that he's actually extremely abusive towards her, and she never told anyone because things. Anyway, it got to the point now where he was about to sexually assault her, and she ends up grabbing the nearest thing to her, which is a meat cleaver, and kills him by accident. And so she ends up calling the only person she thinks of at that exact moment, and that is Lionel Danvers, who is an officer. He's a cop who has also been prominent throughout this series as well. And you have always kind of felt like there was a connection between the two of them. There is an age gap. I think it's a 10-year age gap between the two of them. So she's like, I think 20 something now. So he's like in his 30s. But he ends up being the one that she calls, and it turns out that he is currently undercover with the Berserkers MC, which is the MC that her now ex-dead boyfriend was a part of, and he's trying to secretly take them down. This, I'm guessing, is going to be her deciding to work with Danvers to take down the Berserkers MC, and she's going to work as like a snitch, even though he's already like inside. Their sexual tension is crazy. I'm so excited for it. We haven't gotten too many chapters so far from Lionel's POV. I'm going to call him Danvers because it's just easier for me to say than Lionel. She calls him Lion, and he calls her Rosie. I love when they have pet names for one another. It is so cute to me. Harley Rose is such a badass, but I do want to say there's a lot of triggers in this for abuse and assault and rape and stuff like that. Like, she is someone who was a victim of abuse, and she is still trying to deal with that mentally because she's just so ashamed of herself that she let this happen, because she's like, I don't get, like, I thought like I was never going to be this person, and I end up being this, and I don't want to stay like in this kind of a cycle. I want to try and get out of it, but the Berserkers won't let her leave. So that's what this is about. That's what I'm enjoying, and I'll keep you guys updated. You guys, this is so cute. I'm like dying from the cuteness of this one. I mean, like, there was a scene and it was very hot as well. I was like, oh, hello. But like, they're just so adorable together, and they're like, it's this forbidden romance, and it's like forbidden in the sense like oh my god, it's just so adorable. And he just left her his iPod next to her on the pillow with a note, so when she woke up in the morning it goes, I made you a morning playlist. How sweet is that? He left her a playlist on his iPod for her to listen to, and I'm like, that is so adorable. It is so cute. I'm like dying over it. Oh, this is so cute. It's so adorable. Hi, okay, so I'm gonna come back on quickly because, wow, I feel really tired. I did just get to a scene, and it is showing that their relationship is gonna be sexually dom-sub, and I've read a lot of like dom-sub books before, but this is the first time I've read a dom-sub book that has like really taken the time to talk about the dom sub nature of it and like what that means and what it means to enter into this kind of a relationship and kind of the power dynamic of it, and like bringing someone through it and explaining it to them and kind of like reassuring them and all this kind of, this is done in such a carefully crafted way, and I just find that so beautiful, and I'm so grateful for that, because sometimes I feel like the characters go into it and that maybe the person who is the submissive has never really fully gone into it before and doesn't really, like, only understands it in like the barest of sense. But this is like him going into it, and he's like, this isn't about you blindly obeying my every command because you feel you have to. It's about you giving me your trust, knowing that I arouse you and abuse you with my body, with my words, and with my toys, not to hurt you, but to own you so I can banish everything from your head and bring you to peace. I'm like, wow, that's like, I really appreciate this. Hello, okay, so just a quick update for today. I just got done filming some stuff. I did not sleep a wink last night. I slept like shit. I was waking up every hour last night. I could not sleep for the life of me. So I got started pretty late this morning on filming. So I filmed my TikToks, then I had to go get my tattoo like redone, and then I had to go get my nails done, and then I came back, had dinner, and then just filmed my 2 YouTube videos. Like, what a crazy, crazy day it's been. Did finish Good Gone Bad last night. I'm giving it like a 4.5 stars. I really, really did enjoy it. Still not my favorite in the series, but I loved how it ended. I love the progression of this. It does end on a cliffhanger. I do want to read the next book, but I'm also super terrified to keep on going with the series, because I do think I've spoiled myself accidentally for something that's going to keep happening, and I keep just being afraid of that. So I'm reading this book series at a bit of a slower pace due to that. I did also start the first couple of chapters while I was getting my nails done of Return to Us by Corinne Michaels, because this is book 1 in her Willow Creek Valley series, because while I am in the middle of reading her Arrowwood Brothers series, which I do realize actually connects into this one, but only like a little bit, I did want to try this new series out because I'm a little bit slumped on book 3 of the Arrowwood Brothers at the moment. It's a friends to lovers romance, and it's really not working for me, so I decided to try another one of her series, and this started off really well. This is a second chance romance between Grayson and Jessica. Jessica came from the other side of town. She's super, super poor. She fell in love with Grayson, who is one of the Parkinson siblings, and the Parkinsons are like the most well-known family in this part, and while they were like high school sweethearts, she ended up breaking things off with him when she went off to college, because his mum basically said, if you keep dating him and if you marry him, you will never ever be accepted into our family, and we will like disown him. So she left him for that reason, never told him. However, she was just recently in a plane crash because she was a flight attendant. She ends up getting a traumatic brain injury from that she survives. However, from the traumatic brain injury, she's now in physical therapy, and she also is in speech therapy and in therapy as well, because she has a lot of anxiety now, and she also can't really speak because of her traumatic brain injury. She'll try and, I forget what it's called because I learned this in school because I studied neuroscience. But basically when she's speaking, sometimes the words that she is thinking of saying in her head aren't actually what comes out when she's speaking. It's already been super hard hitting. Grayson is a single dad. You've got the 2 of them having a second chance romance. I'm super excited for it. I'm already super, super, super drawn in, and I cannot wait. I love when there are kids. This is like, oh, so heartbreaking. And so I really, really do love it so far. So I'll probably continue with that. But that's my little update for now. Did get my nails done. I actually went back to Coffin. I have had like the oval stiletto shapes for months now, since like middle of last year. Just went back to Coffin, was kind of feeling it, was kind of seeing everyone else doing Coffin, and I think Coffin really suits the colors that I got at the moment. As you can see, I got like coffee mocha kind of colors, and I'm really digging them. I've never done colors like this before. It's like a huge, huge like bold step for me, because I normally stick to like pinks or purples or nudes, but like doing browns is totally different for me, and I really, really love it. I think it looks really nice, so I'm a huge fan. And yeah, that's it. I'm getting another headache. It's like almost midnight. I'm gonna take a shower, take off my makeup, get into bed, and finish to marry into meddle. And I'll catch you guys up tomorrow. Okay, goodbye. Good afternoon. Okay, so last night I did finish To Marry and To Meddle by Martha Waters. I am giving this like a 4 out of 5 stars. I think this is my favorite one so far, just because there was no unnecessary third act breakup that happened between our couple. They had really good communication throughout. There were some points where I was just getting a little bit frustrated by our male main character, because he had like a very big one-track mind, and this is another case of like the male main character like trying to prove himself to his dad kind of situation, which is always very hit or miss for me, but I still really enjoyed this. I think this is her best one yet. I feel like Martha Waters just keeps on improving with each of her stories, so really fun historical romance. Not much else to say about it. I didn't think that her banter, as per normal, was really great in this, so yes. Tonight I'm going to be continuing on with Return to Us, which I am like only like 5% into, so very exciting here. Also, look at this. My nails match the book, and I love that. Anyway, I do have a package here from Amazon, and it's addressed to the name that I put on for when I get sent stuff from my wish list. So this means it is a wish listy book, which I haven't had anything arrive from my wish list in a hot minute. So I'm really excited for this, especially since I've had a kind of bad day, which I don't really want to get into, but it's on a personal side of like why it was a bad day, nothing to do with work or anything, which has actually been going really well. So anyway, let's see what we got in here. Whoever this person is, I want them to know that they have really made my day. Oh my god, I've never... Thank you, hope you love it. Tia Louise. Tia Louise? Oh, isn't this an author? Oh my god, I didn't even know that Amazon did this. Oh my god, it's her book called Fearless. This is so sweet. How do people send you stuff on your Amazon wishlist that's not on your Amazon wishlist? So this is about Hutch and Blake, and they've been friends since they were teens, and he has just been hired to guard her against a gang of criminals who want her money, and her best friend has just turned up dead and her uncle goes missing. So she has to move into his family estate. Wow, this really did make my day, and I love when books have pretty chapter headers like this. Oh, so satisfying. Goodbye. Catch you guys up later. Okay, so I am 66 pages into this book now, and it's going to be a 5-star, and it is going to break me, and it is going to kill me, and it is going to be the end of me. I'm gonna be murdered. This book is gonna murder me. This is the Corinne Michaels that I adore. It's giving me such vibes like when I read Come Back For Me. It's just the emotional connection I already feel, and the tension between these characters, and just like how they're totally supposed to be together, but like their own internal journeys are keeping them apart currently. Oh my god. I cannot even. This book is going to be so freaking good. Like, oh my god, she has a massive migraine that happens that literally debilitates her in the middle of a store, and she's like curled up in a ball, and he ends up bringing her home and then staying with her for 2 hours, and she wakes up and she's like, why did you stay here? Like, why did you do that? Like, why? And he literally says, when you loved someone once, you can't quite walk away when you see them hurting. And then oh my god, and then as she's about to like fall back asleep from like everything, she like hallucinatingly says like, I always loved you. And they're gonna kill me. This couple is going to kill me. Their angst. Oh, that's what she does really well. Corinne Michaels is angst. This angst is gonna kill me. And I've met his daughter now, and his daughter's so sweet. Okay. Back to the murdering. Hello, I'm very close to finishing this book, but I had to come on and tell you guys first that I'm loving it so much. I do not look sexy from this angle. Loving this book so freaking much. It's not even funny. Like, it's just pulling me in every different direction. Like, this is the kind of like angsty second chance romance that I do adore. And this just goes to show you that like second chance romances do work for me if they're done by the right person. And it's so funny because like I've had one miss from Corinne Michaels that was a second chance, but I've also had now 2 major hits as well, so you never really know. This book is also a lot spicier than her other, like her Arrowwood Brothers series, which I was not counting on. Like I'm not counting on her to ever be like a spicy author, but I read this and I'm like, oh my god, she's going there. So it was like probably like a solid like 3, because there's nothing like kinky that happens, but there's like a lot of scenes and stuff, so I'm gonna go with a 3. But so adorable. My heart, oh my god, everything. Also, I definitely think after I finish this, I'm gonna go back to the Arrowwood Brothers series, just because some of the brothers and some of the people do turn up in this a little bit, and like, I just want to do that, so yes. Hey, okay, so I'm here to close out this vlog. I finished Return to Us 2 nights ago. It's been crazy hectic. And obviously I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. I freaking adored it. I don't think anyone is surprised that I gave that as a rating, but this was just phenomenal. I'm so obsessed with it. It's not even funny, and it just put me in such a great mood. And like, I'm actually a little bit stuck trying to figure out what I'm going to read next because I have no clue. Yeah, that's going to be it for this vlog. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, please slap a button down below if you want to see more of me. Let's go to my channel, and until next time, thanks a bunch everyone. Bye bye.